Hey friends, how are you? I'm Ritika. Once again came up with another new episode of my online game Truth, Dare or Situation. If I'm gonna ask to you, what will you choose? Truth, Dare or Situation? The unique thing about this game, you have to face the camera. In front of the camera, you have to reveal your hidden truth. In front of the camera, you have to show your dare. And in front of the camera, I can put you in any complicated situation. So if you want to participate in this game, you can directly message me on my Instagram account, which is rockingritika5594. You can send me email on my mail address, which is ritikamishra5594 at the rate gmail.com. So definitely I will contact you, and you can also contact me through my Facebook page, which is Ritika Mishra Podcast, and definitely you can send me a voice message on my anchor profile, which is anchor.fm slash ritika mishra 6. So without any delay, I'm just going to connect with today's participant, and today's participant is Donathon from USA. So hi Roon, how are you?
Hi, are you?
I'm also good. So how are you feeling with connecting with me on this game?
I feel good. I haven't connected with uh, any podcasters from another country. Well, I've connected but haven't recorded with them. So this would be interesting. And I'm intrigued with your truth there or situation type thing. I'm intrigued.
Okay. So before we going to start, I just want to tell you the basic rule of this game. So I'm just going to ask 10 questions, which include, as you said, truth and the situation-based question. And
Hmm.
the 10th question is like a rapid fire question. It is in this part we have I give you the five questions, so you have to rapidly give the answer of these questions. And the
Hmm.
second one is like a disclaimer. So this
Okay.
game is, I created this game for entertainment purpose only. I do not want to hurt anyone's feeling or emotions. So this is just for entertainment.
You won't hurt
So
my feelings here.
so my very first question to you, do what is the dirtiest thought you have ever had?
The dirtiest thought I've ever had.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't really be thinking dirty. I do have a wife, so I guess I, well, since it's the going off the nature of the question, I'm assuming I can get away with at least saying I like to bang my wife hard. So I guess that's the dirtiest thing, like hard.
Okay. Just to just to keep this episode reach out of your wife, don't share
Uh-uh.
with.
Well, that's why I asked you, what can I say? Like the dirt. What do you mean by dirtiest thought?
How can I tell you what is the dirtiest thought you have? How can I tell you to you?
No, 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 no. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really have like dirty thoughts of, but I do like to do things with my wife. And one of them is like I like to bang really hard.
Okay. Second question. What is the most flirtiest thing you have ever done?
Shoot, honestly, I don't. I don't even know what have I done flirty. I just say and do things that come to my head, and hopefully I don't get smacked for it. So, honestly, I can't say about the furthest thing because I don't have any game. I don't have game, or what they would call game in the states. I don't have any. So I get.
So third one is, what is the most childish thing you still do?
Can you repeat that, please? Can you repeat
Yeah,
that, please?
yeah. What is the most childish thing you still do?
That I still do. The most childish thing that I still do is I still play at the park with the kids. When we go to
Oh,
the park, I run around the play set with the kids. Like I'm active like that,
okay.
and
So,
I treat my kids the way they treat me sometimes. So I guess that is very childish.
so which kind of game you are played with them?
Oh well, we'll be at the park. Well, we know we play tag. That's pretty much it. Tag, run around. Got to get that cardio because the kids need the cardio.
Okay,
So,
that's a good thing. Fitness free game. So fourth one is, what would be your perfect day? Plan it out from waking up to bedtime.
all right, perfect day. Waking up and me being a podcaster and an editor, uh, I don't have to edit when I wake up. Just get up, hit the submit, and I don't have to worry about that. Have me a nice session of, let's see, about 2 to 3 hours of video game play, and get up and spend the rest of the day with my wife and whoever else want to join.
Okay. So when have you felt the most challenged?
Where have I felt the most challenged? The most challenged would probably be not getting a divorce.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
so
So basically, uh, changing the mind. So that has been the most challenging, and so far, I'm somewhat of a success.
that definitely this one is success,
Mm.
because once you prepared your mind, then and change suddenly, this is the very big challenge for every humankind, I think.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
Okay, so sixth one is quite interesting. What animal do you think you most look like?
Where in my state they usually call me a monkey, but no, no. What animal do I would probably say yeah, some type of primate. Probably just because I got all this on my face too. So yeah.
Okay. Do you ever see a gorilla?
Say that one. Say it
Do
again.
you do you ever see a gorilla?
Do I? Oh, do I? Have I ever seen a gorilla?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have seen one. So not that primate. I don't look like that primate.
No,
more of the
it's not.
more of the monkey side than of the ape side. Or their face is lighter. So my face is lighter, and I got all that's on my face. So yeah, not calling myself a monkey, because that is a stigma in this country. I'm just saying. Just being realistic.
Yeah, definitely. We all are the generation of a monkey. A pretty generation of a monkey. Okay, so seventh one is, what is one thing you would stand in line for an hour for?
Hmm. Since I've already done this and I have thought about this question, about the only thing I would stand in line for an hour or more would probably be a ride, a roller coaster ride at Cedar Point. Is what we call it here. So anything beyond that, I don't. It ain't worth it to me. And I only stand in that line just because it's a default that you stand in line for at least an hour just to get on a ride anytime you go. So yeah, that's about it. Anything else? Not even my favorite video game, not even my favorite food, not my favorite movie. I wouldn't stand in line for none of that stuff. It's just by default, I have no choice but to stand in line to get on the roller coaster. That's about it.
So, exactly how you feel when you are just riding on a roller coaster? Because I never did this.
You say you never did a roller coaster?
Yeah, actually, I never saw
Ooh.
with my eyes. I just saw in TV and just to
Oh.
social media. No, because I am very afraid by this like up and down and just high and just low. So I am very afraid by this.
Well, it's a little bit more than up and down. You get some twists in there too, in some roller coasters. And to me, they are fun. They are a lot of fun, but they are not worth the hour plus you have to wait. Even if Cedar Point has a fast line pass you can buy, meaning you can skip ahead of everybody else who's in the regular line, but though that has a line as well. so to me, they're not worth the wait. But again, you're there for a reason, so you might as well wait on something. Because if you walk away, you're gonna have to wait for that one as well. So, but they are fun though. I enjoy them.
Okay, so can you do a dare for us? Can you show your dare?
So, what would the dare be?
Do a freestyle rap for next 1 minute.
I think you done pulled this from one of the stereotypes that we have here. No, no, shoot, no. I'm not a good freestyler, but let's see what I can do. Because I do put together rhymes, but I'm not a
Okay.
good freestyler. Uh, hmm. Okay, let's see how this works. Uh, okay, here's the situation. Truth or dare? Shoot. Okay, let's try. Okay,
Take your
here's
time.
okay, here's the situation. Truth or dare or how? But how would I fare if she picks truth? See, I can't freestyle. But I do have some stuff, but I can't freestyle. I had to take my time to write it out.
Okay, but whatever whatever you try to say, it is good. It sounds good if you try to write and just practice. It goes good definitely.
Mm.
So ninth one is, what is the worst physical pain you have ever experienced?
The worst difficult thing I've ever experienced.
Physical pain. The worst,
Physical.
yes, the worst physical pain you have ever experienced.
Okay. Well, since the first questions was asked and in the nature of the first question, I guess this can be on the show as well. Uh, I had a tube shoved up in me in the no spot. Yeah, you know what the no spot is.
Okay.
my frontal area. Yeah, that was not good. Even with the numbing hurt. Even when they numbed it, that hurt. It's the worst experience I ever. I talked about it on my show twice, and the worst experience I ever felt physically. Physically. Ah,
So the last one, rapid fire, as I told you earlier. So very first question is this: if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Probably Japan, just because I'm an anime lover.
Okay.
Mm, right off the top of the head. I'm trying to
Okay.
be trying to be follow the rules of the rapid fire.
Second one, what is the one thing that annoys you the most?
Mankind.
Oh,
Yes. Mankind annoys me more than probably anything. It's, I kind of label myself a self-proclaimed misanthropy pest, or a person who dislike mankind. I don't dislike mankind like maybe what you're thinking. I just don't like the antics of mankind. Like the things that they do is like on the most highest of stupid.
so you like monkeys.
Yep. Hey, I know what to expect from them.
Okay, third question. What is the worst haircut that you have ever had and when did you have it?
Hmm. I didn't necessarily have a bad haircut, but I will say this was the worst day my hair got cut is because my mom was doing my hair. I had long hair, kind of similar to this, and I was getting it braided to the back, or at least that's what I was thought, and she just cut a patch of my hair out. And so that was the worst day my hair got cut, but I didn't really have like a bad haircut because I went and got it done properly after she did that. So yeah, I was kind of beefing with my mom for a little bit.
So you like long hairs.
I, I did when I was younger. Now I'm still like under the debate of am I going to get it cut or am I going to get it braided or grow it out because I don't feel like going through the process of getting it braided all the time, but I also don't feel like cutting it all the time. So I just be in a lazy zone of just growing it because I don't feel like getting it done, and then I just get it braided.
So can you show me your hairstyle once again?
Um,
Because I am very curious, like this kind of hairstyle. So how can you make this hairstyle? I'm very curious to know because I asked many people how could you make this kind of hairstyle? They said our hairstyle do this and we are very comfortable with this. So I also want to try this kind of these bulky hairs and just plating on all your hairs. So
oh,
how?
I like that hair. If I can get it like yours, I wouldn't cut it then, but my hair grows for like 3 months rapidly, but then just decease, like stop growing out of nowhere. So I don't know. Yeah, my wife does my hair anyway, so I just let her play in it. Whatever she decides to put in it, that's what I'm a rock.
So is this a style of hair or just it is natural hair like me?
Uh, I do have natural hair. This is all my hair. But as far as a style, not a style in particular, but yeah, it could be considered a style. It's need to be redone now. So, but
Because I saw many people having this kind of hairstyle. So I always just very curious to know. So how did they make it? It is by birth or not? So I asked one of my interview. So my next question to you: What is the most interesting thing that you have in your wallet?
Money. I don't
Apart
have.
from money.
No, I'm just not like I don't keep money in my wallet. I keep everything else in it. But if money's in there, that would be interesting.
So, exactly what you put in your wallet.
I, credit cards. Well, credit card, debit cards. It's just other stuff that needs to be cleaned out. Other important cards that just need to be cleaned out. Yeah, but I don't really keep cash on me. Period. I just use the card. But if I do have cash, I just put it in my pocket. I don't. It doesn't go to the wallet. So yeah. So if money is in my wallet, that would be interesting to see.
So, is there any photograph you are always keeping with you in your wallet?
But yeah, I got a picture of me and my daughter from when she was a little kid, like maybe 5, 6. You know, that's it. That's the only picture that I was. I have tons of pictures of my other kid, but I just don't. This is way after before he was born. So I just never received got another picture to put in there. So yeah, that's the only
Okay.
picture I have in there.
So, last one is tell us something about yourself and about your city and from where are you connecting with me, about your city and about your podcast. What
Uh,
exactly topic of your podcast? When did you start your podcast? Tell us.
all righty. This is my time to shine, shine, shine. Well, I am Donnie. I'm a gamer. I don't game like I used to, but yeah, I'm still consider myself a gamer. And I've been podcasting for about 11 years.
Oh my
Or,
God.
yeah, I don't know where my pension is going because I ain't getting one. but but yeah, I've been podcasting for about 11 years. I got my start on a video game podcast called Trophy Horrors, uh, and branched off from there and got my started my own show called Whatever Talk. Love Whatever Talk. Whatever in a nutshell, we make fun of reality. That's what Whatever Talk is. We talk about things that people think but is afraid to say it out loud. You know, we like to put emphasis on the taboo, and that's intriguing to me. Stuff that stuff that we are afraid to talk about or don't talk about in society. We make fun of all that, and yeah, it needs to be talked about because that's why it constantly keeps happening in society because you just sweep it up under the rug or close the door on it and then wait for it to happen again just to sweep it up under the rug. We don't talk about those type of things. So I feel that conversation needs to be I feel like the taboo of conversation needs not to be taboo. Like conversation needs not to be taboo, and that's like the most taboo of all conversation. So yeah, that's what Whatever Talk is all about. You know, again, we talk about serious stuff, but it's mainly a comedy show. Like nobody's is exempt from being made fun of. I don't care how pretty you are, how ugly you are, how funny looking you are, what the society is doing. We're going to make fun of you no matter what you say. So if you don't want to get made fun of, don't come to Whatever Talk. No, it's not like that. We don't make fun of you like that. But I just want to put it out there that yeah, we conversate on the taboo and we like to make fun of reality. I do have another podcast that's somewhat under construction. It's called Challenge Your Beliefs, and that one is more on the religious side. I'm not a religious person at all. I don't even believe in it, but it is intriguing to me. Like it's intriguing uh, how people blindly follow religion. So I find that highly intriguing. So, you believe in this stuff, but yet you afraid to ask questions about what you believe in. So how do you believe in it then? And why do you believe in it if you're afraid to ask questions about it? Even though your religion offers up questions, it tells you to ask questions, but you, whatever. I also created a character called Rebel Jesus out of the midst of that particular podcast. And I've been doing open mic poetry for the last month with that Rebel Jesus character. And in a nutshell of what Rebel Jesus is my belief on Christianity and what we get told about Christianity. That's the best way I can explain it without being elaborate with it. And I am from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. I now reside in Southfield, which is across the street from Detroit, so not too far from home. And what was something else you wanted to know? Married with children,
Yeah, we want to know it's basically your personal life and your choice. If you want to share with us, then we are loving to hear about
oh,
your life. But
oh,
my one question I have. So if we want to listen your podcast, so is there any particular website or link? Because link I will share in my YouTube description, so
mhm.
anyone can check here. But you, if anyone want to connect with you directly, so please share your Instagram profile, your mail ID, your connection link.
Well, if you want to listen to whatever talk, which is highly recommended, I guarantee you it would change your output of the mood of that day. I guarantee you that. But you can listen to Google it. Google whatever talk. We're like the first search link they give out there. But you can go to You can go to Anchor.fm, and that's where all our stuff is. It's mainly audio, but we recently started doing live on Facebook. So we doing, and I released the edited version later, and it's a very raw, uncensored show. So when I mean edited, I don't mean that I'm editing or censoring anything. I'm just adding sound effects and stuff of that nature to amplify the comedy in there. So, but yeah, also on Facebook, uh, uh, whatever talk podcast group. I don't have an Instagram, Twitter, whatever talk. I think it's whatever underscore talk on Twitter. I rarely tweet. I rarely do anything outside of Facebook, and only time I'm on Facebook is practically promoting things for the show. So I don't really have a personal life other than married with children.
Yeah, you can tell us.
Yeah, that's about it. As far as we can see, if you want to be on the show, everyone is welcome. Like literally, we. I want to innovate talk. If that's the best, if I could explain it a little bit, I want to make all conversation conversational. Like I don't. You can be a racist. Come on the show. You could talk your racist stuff, but you're going to get asked about why are you racist and all that stuff and all that stuff. I don't care if you gay, not gay, black, white, Asian, uh, Indian. I don't care who you are. Conversation is my thing. I like to talk about different things. I'm intrigued with knowledge. So if I can get more conversation, and we don't argue on whatever talk too. If an argument is about to come up, I'm gonna try to cut that down as quick as possible. I understand that people get passionate about the things that they say, but I look at being upset is passionate, but mad is not really a goal for me. Like I understand upset, be passionate, but don't get mad. If you get mad, then obviously you're the offended one, and I don't really, yeah, I don't want to go. I don't want to go down the route of arguments. So yeah, we don't argue on whatever talk. Like I said, you can say it how you want to say it. Say it, yeah, say it how you want to say it. If it comes off offensive, then you there to explain why it may be offensive to whoever took it offensive. Because I don't care about offending anybody. Because I'm not out to offend anybody. But if you're going to get offended, you're going to get offended no matter what. So I'm not trying to basically. I'm not trying to coddle your feelings because one of the reasons why I feel society is the way it is because society coddle people's feelings. You know, no, you ugly. Just know that. It's cool with me. I don't mind hanging with ugly people, but you ugly. You funny looking, or you a evil person. Like you evil. Just know that you're evil. It's cool. You can still conversate with me, but just know that you're an evil person. You know, no matter what it is, I feel like I can conversate about it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting introduction of your podcast. So I request to all my viewers and listeners, please check out Dune's podcast. It sounds very interesting.
I'm sorry. I want to add because your accent, of course, is extremely strong, and I am listening. But are you calling me Don? Don?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I'm just asking. It's cool. It's cool. Don, Donnie, it's fine. I was just making sure that you were
No,
saying my name.
actually, sorry to interrupt, but actually, at your, I saw on your Facebook profile, it's like a donathon. So,
Yeah, hey, you
yeah.
said it so much better than people in my country say it. It's like nobody ever gets my name. That's why I always just say Donnie. Just leave it at Donnie. Donnie is fine.
So,
But yes, that's
so
exactly how you
I
pronounce it.
so I just thought, donathon. How can I pronounce it?
Yep. Yeah. Awesome.
So I
Awesome.
just check on this Skype profile. I just found this Dawn. So I forget this Dawn. Okay, so I whatever I am become so nervous. So whatever name came in my mind, so I just pronounce it. I don't know. I know that whatever I am saying, you are only person here to respond to my questions. So I just say, okay, let's pronounce it, whatever the name.
Well, I kind of
Yeah,
figured you wasn't calling me out my name, so it's cool.
yeah, maybe
But
this is a new invention. But
yeah.
Donathon on Facebook profile. So I just got confused. How will I pronounce it on this video? So I just try to shorten the name so I
Hmm.
can just spell easily or pronounce easily. So that's why.
This all again. It's all right. You pronounced it way better than people in my country pronounce it. You know, outside of my family, nobody knows how to pronounce my name, and it's easy. It's the same way you say Jonathan, but with the D. But
So
people don't understand that for
actually,
some reason.
so actually, what is the story behind of your name? It's a very long name to call someone or
Okay. Okay. Well, in my culture, black in America, the black people in America, I don't know about black people in other countries, but black people in America, we make up names for our kids. It's no like traditional names for the most part. So it's a made up name. But my auntie ended up naming me, and I would say her kids' names, you would get the picture a whole lot better. but but again, that's it. The origin of my name is my auntie. My mom allowed my auntie to name me. I don't know why, but she did. And Jonathan came out again, pronounced the same way you say Jonathan, but it has a D, spelt different than Jonathan as well. But again, pronounced the exact same way, except for with the letter D. So again, I stick with Donnie. I just give everybody the name Donnie because that's my nickname growing up. So everybody just gets Donnie just to bring the confusion down some. But again, I appreciate you. You even took the
Thank
time out to learn how to pronounce my name. It's dope. That's dope. And yeah, thank you.
Yes, it is just a coincidence, but although it is all right, so thank you. And by the way, how is your wife pronounce your name?
Oh, she pronounced it as she know how to pronounce it. She's yeah, she's good. She pronounced it Jonathan. Yeah, everybody pronounced it Jonathan within the family.
They are habitual to calling you, but from outsider, they are just trying to pronounce your name correctly.
Yeah, it's just the moment people hear the syllables, they automatically blank out the D for some reason. They hear all these other letters in the alphabet, but the syllable D. So every time, so I don't get it for one. Honestly, I just can't dove into the human mind to understand how come you hear J or things way beyond J or D after you hear the word Donna gun. I don't get it. But hey, again, it's cool. I'm used to it.
So thank you so much, Jonathan, for connecting with me, and
Uh,
I pronounce correctly.
oh,
This was
thank you. I appreciate being on the show. I was hoping I can get to some more of the truth, or uh, explain to me the situation in your truth there or situation thing, because that's the most intriguing thing to me. Like, what is situation?
okay. Definitely, we will record another one and discuss, and then we will record. It
Awesome.
is an honor to having you on my show, and also it is the very big thing for me that you are willing to record with me again. This is this is my achievement, and thank you so much for connecting with me.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. You heard me say I connect with anybody who's willing to conversate.
Thank you.